There is a place in the heart of Romania where the landscape seems to breathe with ancient magic, and every sunrise feels like the beginning of a new legend. Here, fairy tales feel real, woven into the mist that drifts over sleepy villages and the golden light that filters through the trees. Misty mountains guard ancient secrets, their slopes dotted with fortified churches that stand like silent sentinels on rolling green hills, watching over the land for centuries. This is Transylvania, the legendary land beyond the forest, a place where myth and reality intertwine beneath a canopy of emerald green. The forests here whisper stories of old kings, brave knights, and shadowy figures of the night. Every rustle in the undergrowth hints at a tale waiting to be discovered. For centuries, this region has captured the imagination of travelers and storytellers alike, inspiring legends that echo far beyond its borders. Writers, artists, and adventurers have all tried to capture its spirit, but Transylvania always keeps a part of itself hidden, waiting for you to find it. Getting to Transylvania is an adventure in itself. As you wind through the dramatic Carpathian Mountains, the modern world slowly fades away, replaced by a timeless landscape that feels untouched by the rush of the present. Shepherds guide their flocks across wildflower meadows, and horse-drawn carts share the road with cars. A perfect blend of old and new, tradition and progress, all moving in harmony. Transylvania's allure lies in its rich tapestry of cultures. Romanians, Hungarians, and Saxons, each leaving their mark on the land, shaping its traditions, its food, and its festivals. Walk the cobbled streets of Sibiu or Brasov, and you'll hear a medley of languages, see a variety of architectural styles, and feel the pulse of history beneath your feet. It's a living museum, but the real treasures are the warm, welcoming people, ready to share their stories, their traditions, and a taste of their home. Why visit? Because Transylvania offers a travel experience that is both profound and personal, inviting you to slow down, connect, and discover something new about the world and yourself. Join me as we pull back the curtain on this captivating corner of Europe. Let's explore Transylvania together and see what stories await us in the land beyond the forest. Perched atop a dramatic, windswept cliff, Bran Castle rises above the mist, instantly conjuring the quintessential image of Transylvania in the minds of travelers and dreamers alike. Its imposing presence has long captured the imagination of those who gaze upon it, shrouded in both history and legend. The castle's iconic turrets and distinctive red-tiled roofs are recognized around the world, thanks in large part to their association with Bram Stoker's legendary novel, Dracula. These architectural features have become symbols of mystery and intrigue, drawing visitors from every corner of the globe. Although Bram Stoker himself never set foot in Romania, his vivid descriptions in Dracula seem to echo the haunting silhouette of Bran Castle. Over time, this connection has transformed the fortress into a global icon of Gothic mystery, forever linking it to the world's most famous vampire. Step inside, and you'll find winding, narrow staircases and hidden secret passages that spark the imagination, evoking tales of intrigue and escape. Yet, the castle's interior is softened by the elegant personal touches of Queen Marie, who once called this fortress home, blending royal comfort with medieval austerity. The infamous Vlad the Impaler, whose brutal legacy inspired the Dracula legend, is said to have been imprisoned within these very walls, though he never actually lived here. The castle's dungeons and prison cells add to its chilling allure, blurring the lines between myth and reality. Today, museum exhibits within Bran Castle help visitors separate fact from fiction, delving into the true story of Vlad's reign of terror and the enduring vampire folklore that his legend inspired. Artifacts and displays bring centuries of history to life, inviting guests to explore the truth behind the tales. From the ancient ramparts, breathtaking views of the Carpathian Mountains stretch as far as the eye can see, revealing why this location was so strategically chosen. The landscape itself seems to whisper secrets of battles fought and legends born. As the wind sweeps through the castle's courtyards and rustles the ancient trees, it carries with it echoes of centuries past, filling the air with a sense of mystery and timelessness. Whether you're drawn by the chilling vampire lore, the fascinating royal history, or simply the castle's enigmatic atmosphere, Bran Castle stands as a place where legend and reality intertwine, captivating all who visit. Here, in the shadow of the Carpathians, stories come alive and the spirit of Dracula lingers on in every stone and whispering wind. If Bran Castle is Gothic horror, Corvin Castle is pure Gothic fantasy. In Hunadwara, this fairy tale fortress boasts a drawbridge, soaring towers, and a deep moat. Crossing the wooden bridge, you're transported to a world of knights and legends. Built by John Hunyadi in the 15th century, Corvin Castle is a masterpiece of Gothic Renaissance architecture. The Knights' Hall echoes with the memory of feasts and intrigue. Dark legends abound, like the well dug by Turkish prisoners who carved, "You have water, but no soul," before their execution. The Bear Pit reminds visitors of medieval justice. Every corner reveals hidden balconies, spiral staircases, and fading frescoes. Climb the towers for panoramic views, a stark contrast to the industrial city beyond. Corvin Castle is a monument to ambition and history, inspiring awe in all who visit. Here the sweep of history feels tangible. Dracula may be Transylvania's most famous export, but the region teems with other myths and legends, each more mysterious than the last. For centuries, these lands have been a crossroads of cultures, where stories are passed down from generation to generation, growing richer with every telling. Long before Bram Stoker penned his iconic novel, these ancient forests were believed to be alive with magic and danger. Locals whispered of beautiful, dangerous fairies who could enchant travelers, leading them astray in the moonlight, and troubled souls who rise from the grave, forever wandering between worlds, seeking peace. Tales of werewolves prowling the night warned villagers not to wander after dark, while legends of cursed treasures hidden deep in the earth discouraged greed and reckless curiosity. Even the landscape is steeped in magic. An oddly shaped rock might be a petrified giant, a mossy spring the fabled source of eternal youth, and every shadow seems to hold a secret. Saxon villages, with their colorful houses and winding streets, have their own legends. Some say the Pied Piper led enchanted children here, who then founded new communities, forever shaping the region's history. These stories reveal a culture deeply connected to nature and the unseen world, where every meadow, forest, and mountain is alive with possibility and wonder. Fortified churches rise from the hills, serving as both places of worship and strongholds against invaders. Each one is a silent witness to centuries of faith, fear, and folklore, with its own collection of tales waiting to be discovered. Ask a local, and you'll discover Dracula is just one character in a vast cast of spirits, heroes, and mysterious beings that haunt the imagination of Transylvania. The true magic of Transylvania lies in the countless other stories echoing through its valleys, whispered by the wind and carried by the rivers, waiting for those willing to listen. Listen closely, and you'll hear them. Ancient legends, still alive, woven into the very fabric of this enchanting land. Transylvania's castles and legends are set against a backdrop of breathtaking natural beauty. The Carpathian Mountains form a majestic arc, their slopes blanketed in ancient forests teeming with wildlife, bears, wolves, and lynx. Hiking here feels like stepping into a lost world with misty mornings and sunlit meadows. The air is crisp, scented with pine and earth, offering peace and restoration. Beyond the mountains, the plateau unfolds into wildflower meadows and patchwork fields. Winding roads connect charming villages, perfect for slow, scenic travel. This landscape is integral to Transylvanian life. People have farmed, grazed, and harvested here for centuries. Traditions, food, and folklore all reflect this deep connection to nature. To truly understand Transylvania, venture beyond the cities and immerse yourself in its landscapes. Let the mountains be your guide and the forests your sanctuary. Here, nature is both backdrop and heart. Scattered across southern Transylvania are Saxon villages that feel straight out of a fairy tale. Founded by German settlers in the Middle Ages, places like Viskri and Biertan offer a glimpse into a way of life unchanged for centuries. Each village centers around a fortified church, both sanctuary and stronghold. Walk cobblestone lanes, see pastel houses, and watch locals tend gardens or gather on benches. The pace is slow, governed by the seasons. Inside the churches, simple interiors and painted altarpieces reflect a community's faith and resilience. Many old houses are now guest houses, where you can enjoy home-cooked meals and learn local crafts. Visiting these villages is a cultural journey, connecting you to the soul of Transylvania. To truly know Transylvania, you must taste it. The cuisine is a hearty blend of Romanian, Hungarian, and German influences, built around local ingredients. Try ciorba, a sour soup, mamaliga, creamy polenta, and sarmale, cabbage rolls stuffed with meat and rice. Smoked meats, sausages, and cheeses like telemea and cas are local staples. For dessert, indulge in papanasi, donuts with sour cream and berry jam. Meals are social occasions, shared with family and friends. Dining in a guest house or family home means incredible hospitality and often a glass of homemade tuica. Sharing a meal here is about connection, building friendships and memories over good food. The flavors are bold, the traditions strong. In Transylvania, every meal is a celebration. The true heart of Transylvania is its people. In cities, you'll find a vibrant, forward-looking population. In the countryside, strong community bonds and deep hospitality. Traditions are alive. Harvest festivals, painted Easter eggs, and winter rituals fill the calendar. Craftsmanship thrives. Potters, weavers, and woodcarvers keep ancient skills alive. Supporting local artisans lets you take home a piece of Transylvania's soul. The best way to connect? Be open, learn a few Romanian words, and listen to their stories. Whether chatting with a market vendor or sharing a drink with a farmer, these moments transform a trip. The people are the keepers of Transylvania's magic. They welcome you as a guest, not just a tourist. Their warmth and spirit will stay with you long after you leave. We've journeyed through Gothic castles, misty mountains, and timeless villages. Transylvania is mysterious yet welcoming, ancient yet alive. Its magic can't be captured in words. It must be experienced. It's in the cool stone of a castle, the sound of cowbells at dusk, the taste of fresh bread with friends. This is a journey for the senses and the soul. So write your own Transylvanian story. Seek the truth behind Dracula at Bran Castle. Lose yourself in Corvin Castle's grandeur. Find peace in Saxon villages and hike the Carpathians. Let the people welcome you into their homes and hearts. Thank you for joining me on this virtual tour. I hope it's inspired you to discover this incredible land. Until next time, keep exploring.